All right, y'all. So you're trying to figure out why I'm wearing this hair like this. I'm doing my hair right now. Don't worry about it. Don't talk about it. Don't think about it. This is how my hair stays curly. Next, though, is you're trying to play Virtua Fighter, right? You're trying to get good, and you maybe don't understand the way you kind of think about this game. And I'm going to show you right now how to do it. And yes, please say hello, YouTube, to my people who are here. Now, this is how Virtua Fighter works. It is a strike, throw, step game. So basically, if your opponent's gonna press a button, you want to hit them in the face with it before they hit you, right? That's pretty self-explanatory. And if you think they're going to attack you, then you want to block, especially if you think they're going to attack with a button, like an attacking move like that, and you're negative. You want to block. And then, if you think they're going to block, instead of pressing an attack, you're going to throw them. And throws will beat block all the time. But throws will lose to attacks. So if I think they're going to attack, with a throw, I can hit them with the biggest button I want, and I will not get thrown. Unlike in Tekken, where you will get thrown sometimes. It doesn't work that way in this game. You will always beat a throw with an attack all the time. Okay? Now, that's ground floor. Literally, we are on the basement. This isn't even ground floor. We are under the floor. Okay? This is the foundation of the game. Now, I'm going to tell you how to break these rules, because that's where the game actually gets played. It's how you do break them. Well, from -5 to -1 on block, you kind of have a fake mix-up. What I mean is, if you do something called a fuzzy guard, which is when you press down, down, forward, you can stop someone. Down, down, forward is like this, as you can see on my screen. Over here and here, you can see everything. Okay, down, down, forward, like that. That's a fuzzy guard. It's also basically you're crouch dashing. Everyone can crouch forward dash in this game, unlike Tekken, where only Mishimas can. Everyone gets to do that in this game. We're all Mishimas here. We can step. We can deal with both options at the same time. However, there's a moment where you can't. When you're -6. -6 to -9 is when you have what we call Nitaku. There are two choices you get to pick between. What Nitaku means force two choice. It's not really two choices, but you're going to hear a lot of us call it Nitaku. Okay? It's actually not. It's like a Sentaku, like 3 choices typically. But we're not there yet. We're going to get there soon. We're not there yet. So those are the two within the Virtua Fighter rules you're working toward to get into Nitaku as the attacker, and as a defender, you're trying to stay out of Nitaku. You do not want to be -6. You want to always be playing within a state where you can fuzzy guard them, like this, and deal with whatever they throw at you, because it means you can basically do anything you want and you're not scared. There's no reason to be afraid. Now, what do you do when you're in Nitaku? Well, you do. Oh, I forgot. Throw escapes. Right. So another thing you can do when someone's throwing you is called a throw escape. Now, throw escapes are your defense against someone throwing you. Duh. And you can do them all the time. I advise you to always be throw escaping when you're guarding. When you press guard, you hold punch at the same time. The only thing I'm pressing 2 buttons, I'm holding them, I'm not letting go, and I am breaking a neutral throw. Right now, boom, neutral throw broken. I didn't time it, I didn't react to it, I just held guard and punch. Press guard first, then press punch, and hold them both. If you press punch before you press guard, you will not get it. You'll get this. You'll get a jab. And that's not good. You don't want a jab. You're trying to guard, you're not trying to jab them, okay? Now, there are 3 different directions for throwing. There's a back throw, which you need to press back while you break your throw. So press guard, then back and punch. I encourage you to go in that order. Back, then punch. Not punch, then back. Because there's a window in which the game's going to register your throw escape and your direction. and it's going to take the first thing you did. So if you press guard, then punch, then back, you will get a neutral throw escape before your back throw escape, and you're going to get locked out of that back throw escape. So you want to do your direction first after you press guard, then press punch. That's how you want to do it, in that order. Very important that you do it in that order, but you might not get it. You'll be like, why am I getting thrown? That's why you're getting thrown. You're not doing it right. Forward throw, same deal. Press guard, forward punch. Boom, done. Got it? Cool. Now you're starting to learn to break the rules. Now, the next way to break the rules when it comes to punching or attacking you is with a thing called stepping. Side step. You can step someone to the side. I don't have to sit here and block you. I can step you. And what happens when I step you? I can punch you back. This man did a plain old safe elbow. This one of the safest moves you can do next to a jab or a 2P. And I just hit him for doing it because I knew he was going to do it. And now I'm +7 and I'm on his side and I'm going to just blow him up. I'm not going to go into side turn stuff. That's too much for you, I think, for right now. But this is the first way you break the game. So I just told you the game is around strike, throw, and block. But you can neutralize throws not just by blocking, but by stepping. You can neutralize attacks. That's not just by blocking, but by stepping up or down. As long as it's not a half circular or a circular attack, which some moves are. We won't go into that right now because I think it's too much either, too. But, we will go into that because this is important too. So, as the attacker, if your opponent is stepping you like this, what do? Well, you could throw them, because throws will also be steps because it's in the same category as blocking. It loses blocking and stepping lose to a lot of the same things. It's just that you get a bigger reward for stepping them. So if I do this and I step, I get thrown. Now note, just like with blocking, how I can, also do a throw break at the same time. Same thing with stepping. I can still press up and then hold forward. I can do like this and break a forward throw or whatever direction I want to and be stepping at the same time. Even more so, I showed you the fuzzy guard, which deals with throws and a quick mid attacks at the same time. I can also do the same thing with a step. So you can cancel your steps with a dash. Any dash. Doesn't matter what direction. For this purposes, I'm going to tell you to cancel it with a crouch dash. Like this. Now, this is important because this is what you do in Nataku. In Nataku, you can't break throws with, this. You can break them with a throw break. But since you're already stuck, it's more worth it to try and step them and to break a throw. And you don't want to step them like this. Never step like this. There is no reason ever, unless you're lazy, to do a step like this. Your steps, if they fail, which is what this is called, a failed evade, should always be canceled with a step, fuzzy guard, like this. If you want to be a little lazier or faster, there are certain situations where it does make sense to do, but you can use forward dash. It's faster. You'll get into block faster. There are some very niche situations where this is actually preferred over this. Now, next thing is, all right, now your opponent's stepping you. You're the attacker. How do I stop them? How do I stop them from doing this? I'm going to show you now how to stop them with the computer. Okay. So, whoops. Try this again. All right, there it is. Play. Now, if I step, even if I cancel it, I'm getting hit by that. Now, if I'm only -2, here I get hit, I'm, -5. I can't step and block that. But -2, I can. What you do there is you sidestep, cancel, and then you press down. Immediately. Typically on a read, and it's hard. But you can. And you're now forcing your opponent to do something very unsafe, because this loses to a full launch. Okay? Next thing that can happen here is a high circular. Whoops. No, don't override play. And for high circulars, yeah, I don't know how fast it is off my head. Let's find out. It's very slow. Yeah, good, cool. For high circulars, unlike lows, they're much easier to get under because you can, even on hit there, you see how I'm getting under it? So for high circular, which are more common, you don't have to worry about blocking them. You can do your plain old evade into fuzzy guard. And if I can do it right, you can launch them for it. The second Tekken. Okay? So, this is the next layer of Virtua Fighter. So, now, the game becomes not just about strike, throw, block. It becomes, well, how are you striking me? How are you trying to block me? And you can consider a step as a kind of block. You consider a fuzzy guard as a kind of block. Step into fuzzy guard as a kind of block, right? Those are all versions of blocking, and different attacks beat different sets of those types of blocking. And as you grow in the game, you will learn specifically for your character, how do you stop different types of blocking? Good luck. I'll teach you more about how to do that in future videos. Have fun and play more VF. Bye.